yeah, we've got to go somewhere serious because we've got to have a serious chat about a serious.
What's so serious about this?
Well, it's nothing's really that serious, but it's a serious lapse in judgment from a content creator and a serious
That's a Logan Paul line.
loss of reputation, I would say.
Okay.
For whatever there was left to lose.
He was a true guy at one time.
He is a true goat.
You're speaking of Boogie2988.
People called him the Mr. Rogers of YouTube.
They did.
I called I called Crispy Pro on 50% yesterday, the Mr. Rogers of Doctor Who YouTubers, and Aiden was like, "Oh, okay, whatever that means." He's so bad at references.
I don't really
that guy.
know what you're talking about.
I don't really get that. Anyway, moving on.
Wow.
But yeah, Boogie was. Before we get into this, can I just say, like, there was a time in when I was in year 11, year 10. Yeah. Boogie was my favorite YouTuber. Like, I loved him.
Yeah, Boogie2988.
He was the Mr. Rogers of YouTube. Can you show that?
What do you mean?
Well, his girlfriend's in panties.
Shirtless?
No, his girlfriend's in like panties.
Oh, please. It's on the internet. I mean,
she loved to do it like a lot. Like you won't believe how much was his response to his girl. Yeah, I should say though, I
give the preface.
I genuinely loved him. Like he was like a god to me.
Me too.
I loved him. He was a god. Yeah, he really genuinely meant a lot to me. And I think he just became one of those YouTubers. Like, I've grown out of YouTubers and still like them. Like, PewDiePie or something. Yeah. Or maybe KSI, like, who I don't watch anymore, but I like them. Boogie, I just think it was different. I think I fell out of love for him and his content. He just became everything that I disliked about creators. Like, when he came on, like, H3, I think he did, like, 3 times, like, he always was such a great guest, and he was, it just seemed like he
had a lot to say. He was very thoughtful, could be very thoughtful.
He was very inspiring. I know he went on his weight loss journey. Yeah, that's all I have to say about that.
No, I think I'll speak for myself as well. I think that I used to be a really big Boogie fan because I felt as though he could show a lot of, I don't know, care and genuineness. I thought that back in the day, part of the reason I liked him was that he, I think, could be quite, deeply... he could think deeply and speak deeply about these things. And I think he was a caring, open person. I think he was honest. And I think he would sort of call out his own shit a lot. And I think, unfortunately, in the last few years, it seems like he has become a bit more, I guess I want to say, like, selfish, where he will do and say things that really is just to his benefit, and he's not as self-critical, he's not as self-aware,
he's not forgiving, he's
become more mean and less understanding.
He's definitely also like, it's like,
I think
get Twitter off this man's phone. Like, he like, what's it called, like doom tweeting, or because
the other thing too is
I go on like a Twitter, what's it called, like,
not to get super political, but he used to, I think, also be a lot more open to progressive ideas or new, younger ideas. Whereas nowadays, I see him talking about, like, get all these woke characters out of my video games and all this stuff. And I'm like, what are you talking about? There's, if you want a non-woke video game, there's plenty out there. And, I think
that's StarCraft.
You landed on the darn cement.
Sorry, man. It's
that's
like
the StarCraft thing.
I just don't have sympathy.
You selected the pronouns, wasn't it that?
The pronouns in the video game.
Fucking pronouns.
Dude, who cares? There's a trillion. There's literally a bajillion games for you to play if you want to find something.
He has some really weird takes now.
He does.
Was he always like this and just hit it?
I don't think so. That's what I mean. I think he used to be more... do you know what it is? I think now he's a lot more desperate. I think back in the day, he could talk about what he wanted to talk about, and he could be open, and it would get him views, and he would get attention, he would get money, he would get ad revenue. Nowadays, I think, unfortunately, he's so much more desperate. I mean, look at this fucking guy.
He's had a renaissance since the documentary came out. Like,
well, I suppose that's kind of good, but
he isn't doing great though. I think some of his videos would like go to like 10K and stop.
So
Like,
what I think the
he
problem,
has like fucking 4.6 million subs.
I think his problem is that he's desperate, right? Like he will talk about any topic that he thinks is controversial enough to get views or to get any chance of like relevance, you know. And I think that's really sad. And you know, speaking of getting any chance of relevance, this I think is where we get brought to Fatty Coin, spelled Faddy. Play on the fact
just
that
like
he's
fat,
a fatty.
just like fat
Yeah.
birthday beer.
Yeah. Two different ways of spelling fat.
Two different ways of saying fat.
So, yeah, let's just let Boogie speak. We won't play the whole thing, but we'll see what cringe Boogie has up his sleeve.
Are you
sorry,
top
just quick.
G's?
I'm so sorry. So sorry. Is that a salami stick pretending to be a cigar?
Oh yeah, I thought this was funny too. You can't get a real cigar. Like, are you that broke?
Oh,
You gotta.
I think it's like a play on him being like maybe
fat. It's a fatty. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah. His
Yeah.
girlfriend, who literally Boogie quoted saying she loved to do it
Oh god.
like a
Yeah.
lot.
So
Like, you don't believe how much. Like, what a crazy thing to
Christ.
say.
what a cringe. Oh, yeah. So before we get into the video as well, we should say in the last couple of like a year, he's had this girlfriend who is she younger than us? I mean,
Yeah,
my God.
she's 19.
Oh,
I think. Or 20,
Christ.
19, 20?
Jesus, man. I mean, that is
Yeah.
that is gnarly, Bergs. What the fuck are you doing? Like, bro,
It is
you do
kinda
not
wild.
need to be dating someone who is half his age. And I don't know, like, do you think she thinks he's gonna die and she's just there for the ride? I don't know.
Well, I don't even think it's a money thing, because he's been very open about being
That
like
he's not
super
very
broke.
rich, yeah. I hate to say it, it sounds like she's been quite traumatized from what I've heard them discuss.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
And I think that it seems like he's obviously had a lot of trauma,
Yes.
and maybe he
And they've
knows how to
connected
process
over it.
that. I think that unfortunately there's a bit of like maturity imbalance, because it's like, yes, Boogie's been through trauma, she's been through trauma. Boogie's had decades more to deal with it and to learn and to grow. And this girl hasn't quite had the chance to grow and learn in her own way. And
No.
perhaps Boogie is tainting the way that she is going to process her trauma and get past it. So I do hope that she can.
She's just way too young to be with
Get the
someone
hell out of
that
there.
old and also like that mentally unstable.
Yeah. Yes, that's the thing.
He's totally unstable.
He is not in a good place for himself or for the people around him, and I feel bad for her, because she probably has to take care of him a lot as well.
Well, he's doing some shit ass like fucking coin. Like, do you really think he's?
So this is the new low that Boogie has hit. He has embraced a quote unquote meme coin, but let's
Remember
see.
Dogecoin?
Let's see
This
his.
is a new Doge.
Yeah, God, yeah.
Listen up, all you top G's. There's some misinformation being spread around right now
Biggie.
by certain influencers. But I'm here to tell you the truth and the hacks to help you break free from the matrix so you can be a brokey like me. Now listen, you may know there's
So okay, we're gonna get back to this. This is kind of Boogie's whole thing, is that because he said at the start of this video, it will make you a brokey. He's like, well, I acknowledged that it was going to lose people money, and I said only get into it if you want to lose money.
He's been quoted saying that he doesn't mind if millionaires lose money.
We're gonna get
Rather
we're
his
gonna get to that,
fans.
but
Yeah.
I just thought that was interesting.
certain myths that are being pushed on you to keep you in the rat race and enslaved to certain disciplines. But I'm here to dispel those myths for you. Number one, everyone thinks you have to have a perfect body, fit to stave off any attack. That's lies.
Look, is there humor in this? The whole idea, and look, I think Boogie has a point. Like, his ass is definitely going to make it through the winter if we have to hibernate or whatever, you know. I'm just saying.
Yeah, do you get it? It's a Andrew Tate ripoff. It's so funny.
You know what? I do like her tattoo. I will say that she has quite a nice tattoo on her arm. She's got like a leopard print tattoo.
Really?
I like it, you know.
body wasn't by accident. If you don't have anything to steal and you don't look like a threat, then no one's going to attack you anyway. You see this body? This is what peak performance
Kind of literally
looks
see
like.
myself as a big star.
He he does kind of look like that big star costume. Yeah, look, we don't have to play this whole video, but basically it's this weird Andrew Tate ripoff skit. And I don't know, I guess he must talk about it towards the end.
Make sure your woman feels secure by knowing you're not going anywhere. Now, Fatty is a community for like-minded individuals that are broken free from the matrix. True happiness comes from a goldfish, from the same woman a couple of nights a month, and the occasional meme coin.
Boogie, what the fuck are you doing?
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh my goodness, Boogie. Is this a new low? I mean, what? How do you come back from this, man?
It's a strange place.
Oh.
It's never been done before in history where like you can be a successful YouTuber even financially and then go broke from doing YouTube. But he can't get a normal job.
He's
Like I'm not even just him.
he's
like,
ruined it for himself.
He
Yeah,
can't.
there's no hope.
He's so big on the internet that he couldn't get another job.
No.
Imagine going to fucking McDonald's and being served by Boogie. Like people every day would be like posting pictures of like, oh, I'm being served by Boogie at fucking KFC or Wendy's or Five Guys or fucking Waffle House,
I don't know.
White Castle.
I think it's
Dude, can I have your autograph? Dear Dave,
I sympathize.
thanks for support. Asshole.
I sympathize that there's nothing else he can do, like you say. But I just think that
Dude, stream.
you don't have to do
you
this.
love games. Stream. Play games. People send super chats or whatever they call on fucking Twitch.
So to address what he said in the video, he talked about a meme coin. So basically this video, this whole skit, the entire thing was an ad. It's an ad for what he calls a meme coin. And what he attempts to make clear in this skit that like, oh, I'm telling people not to buy it. I'm telling people they're going to lose money. And he, calls it a meme coin to try and remove liability, basically, where it's like, I didn't actually tell people to buy a crypto coin. And yeah, it's a terrible new low. I think one thing that's important to remember with these crypto things is basically it's stealing money from your own fans. Like you're whenever you make money from a crypto, even a meme coin, you're either stealing money from your fans or you're getting paid by people who are stealing money from your fans. And I think it's a really pathetic thing for Boogie to have done, in my opinion.
Sad.
Yeah, you said it all. So
you need to say you haven't bought any.
I haven't bought any. However, there is something of an update to this story.
Yes.
Do you know this
It's
fella?
CoffeeZilla.
It's CoffeeZilla. So CoffeeZilla is
I can tell from your browser history that you're on the spectrum.
That's sorry. Can I just to defend myself for doing that? That says generic applause on the board.
Oh.
I can tell from your browser.
Oh, okay,
Sorry,
I see.
This is
Wow.
to defend myself. I know this is a live show. To defend myself,
That's fair.
that does on the board.
He's
say
right. He is right.
Generic applause. Anyway, that's what I was trying to do.
Still getting the ropes on this new
Oh yeah,
this new thing. But yeah, CoffeeZilla, for those who don't know, he's a crypto.
he's not wearing
finance.
suspenders for once.
Yeah. So he works mainly in the sort of crypto finance like journalism space where he makes videos, sort of like documentaries that expose often crypto scams, online scams, and walks people through how it's done, exposes the actual people involved in doing the crypto scams.
Crypto Zoo by Logan Paul.
He did a whole thing about Crypto Zoo, exactly. And this is a video he put on his second channel. You guys should absolutely check it out. It is like 20 minutes long, so we're not going to watch the whole thing here. But he confronts Boogie about Fatty Coin. So let's see what Coffee has to say to our good friend Boogie.
Confronted Boogie2988 on a crypto pump and dump he did.
So this, by the way,
Pump and dump.
yeah, it's a pump and dump, and you can see on screen right now. This is the result. This is what happened. People lost money. Like, there is no other way to slice it than he scammed his audience.
Where he got paid $10,000 to promote a coin, and he said that he thought that just because he said, hey, don't buy this unless you're rich, that nobody was going to put their money in. A few hours later, $3 million worth of trading volume had been done. And I tried.
Wow.
$3 million.
Wow. And he only
dude.
got paid $10,000 to promote it?
I know. That's the thing, man. Like...
Wow.
It's sad. You're getting paid pennies on the dollar for your audience to be scammed out of their money. It's disgusting. Like,
to tell him and explain to him that that's how these deals work. Insiders pay you, the celebrity, to go ahead and promote something. They paid him $10,000, and then people end up buying the coin. It doesn't matter what you say. The whole point is they're renting your likeness, renting your image in order to do that.
yeah, he's right. Any celebrity that gets offered these crypto things, you're an absolute idiot if you think the entire thing
Larry
is
David.
not. Yeah, like Larry, the entire project of them hiring you is, and who was that other one? Matt Damon? Didn't he do a bunch
Come
of
on,
crypto?
Larry. Why has Larry got to do that shit? I love that guy.
You're better than this, man.
Jesus.
I would like to say Boogie's better than this, but I'm not sure.
No, I don't think so. I'm not
So-
surprised, put it that way.
We'll watch a bit more of this video. What's really interesting is that he gets Boogie on the phone. He confronts him on the phone.
He then told me, well, you know, basically he's paying for cancer, so he can't pay that money back. It's all spent, money's gone.
This is the excuse Boogie keeps using, that, oh, I'm doing it to pay for my cancer. It's like, bro, what are you, in fucking Breaking Bad? Like, you can do anything illegal just because it's to pay for cancer? Like, come on. It doesn't make it, it doesn't not make it wrong.
10,000, that's it. Jesus.
10,000. You sold your fucking soul for $10,000.
Jesus.
It's so lame.
And I tried to get to the bottom of why he did it, why I think that he didn't actually care whether it was a scam or not, because he actually came to me ahead of time. It was a really weird story where he came to my DMs before he fully launched the coin. He had just done an announcement tweet saying...
So, long story short, Boogie, I watched this full video. So Boogie reaches out to CoffeeZilla and says, I've been approached to do this crypto thing. What do you think? Coffee literally responds saying, do not fucking do it. And he says this in this video. And Boogie's response is basically, well, you said I shouldn't do it like 5 minutes before I was going to post the tweet. So it just wasn't enough time for me to not do it. So Boogie kind of takes a cop out there. And he does call him. Let's see what we got.
Then they referred to me by Afro Man's manager.
Right, but you said before you posted the pump and dump, you said we're going to crush the internet, pump.fun. You didn't realize at that point you're doing a pump and dump, that you're getting paid by insiders to do this?
Well, not really.
Well,
Because again, if you watch the video that I launched this with, the entire video, the entire bit, the entire joke is I lost all of my money in crypto.
But I'm here to tell you the truth and the hacks to help you break free from the matrix so you can be a brokey like me. True happiness comes from a goldfish, from the same woman a couple of nights a month, and the occasional meme coin.
so
Fatty
cringe.
for life.
Here's my shitcoin. If you want to be broke too, buy my shitcoin. That's what I say in my tweets.
What's the joke about you getting paid to do this, though, and asking people to invest in this coin? I mean, what's the...
Yeah, so Coffee does
It's funny how it's literally called a shitcoin.
Yes, it's like, what are you doing? And Coffee does a great point at pointing out, a great job at pointing out to Boogie that there's not really a difference. If you took money to promote it, even if your promotion was satirical and you pretend that you're not actually promoting it, your fans still went and bought the coin. They still lost money. There's still all this fucked up shit. And
Here I am.
you can't come back from that. You just can't. We'll tell you guys to go watch the rest of the CoffeeZilla video. There's not much else we can show you there. The last sort of update on this saga is Boogie did a bit of a mea culpa.
Right.
where he sort of admits that it was fucked up. But like you mentioned,
But it's already been done now. Like,
so here's the thing. Like you mentioned, he basically, his pitch here, we can watch a little bit, but his pitch is basically anyone who's into crypto but who's a millionaire and has money to spend, can you please support my coin so that the regular fans who invested on my behalf don't get scammed.
so fucking weird.
I will also note, just for the record, that part of what you get when you invest in Fatty coin,
Lovely.
is you do get to be a part of Boogie's like community. There's like a Discord that you get to enter, so you get to chat to Boogie. Is that much of a benefit? I don't fucking know, but let's see what Boogie has to say for himself.
It's been 2 days since we launched the Fatty coin, and a lot of things have happened, and I want to talk to you about it. And look, this video is only for crypto bros. If you're a fan of mine, don't you dare try to buy any of this shit. I'm talking to the people that are deeply entrenched in crypto, who've made millions of dollars doing it.
So this is a contradiction, right? Because there's a lot of people who are massively into crypto who have not made millions of dollars. You know what I mean? In fact, probably most of the people who are really into crypto have lost money or barely broken even. This fantasy that like there's just an unlimited amount of crypto bros that are millionaires is silly. Like there's the few people who have made money on crypto have done so by being smart and by not investing in these dumbass shit coins, frankly.
I want to remind you, I lost my life savings to the crypto market. You're holding some of my money.
God, he is such a loser. I'm sorry.
Thanks to Jesse Ridgway, Mr.
Yeah,
McJuggernuggets.
Mr. Nugget, McJuggernuggets.
Yeah, Mr. Nugget.
Mr. Nugget, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, you want to watch any more of this, or
Up to you.
see what this loser has to say? We'll give him another few seconds. See if you can pull us in, Boogie.
I would like some of it back, so let's talk. CoffeeZilla did not notice this little thing that appeared in the top right corner that says it's a sponsored video. So just in case he misses it again, this is a sponsored video because I'm talking about the thing. The internet.
Right.
Oh my God, Boogie. Yeah, I think we can leave it there for his commentary. I will say, personally, from what I've looked into this, he's just being Weasley about the whole situation. He's trying to say, if I am open that it's a shit coin and that it's not going to make money, then
He shaked his own skin, you know?
Yeah, he's caring 100% about himself. By the way, Coffee asks him if he's going to... So he's only been paid 5,000 of the 10,000. Coffee asks him if he's going to reject the other 5,000, but he's like, no, I'm going to use it.
I did it. I did it already, goddammit.
The guy is obviously desperate for money, and I feel for him in terms of the health issues. But my God, man, you don't need to resort to scamming the few fans that you have left. My God.
Crazy.
What a time, folks.
He couldn't just do something. You can just go stream, games or
just go have fun. Yeah,
make videos.
Yeah.
He's got to go do that, hasn't he?
Christ.
Awful.
Loser.
And I loved him as well. I loved him like a brother. God damn it.
I did. I loved him too. And now
he was so. It's kind of hard to describe what he was like unless you were kind of in that time. But he was just so.
He was unique.
He was the voice everyone would go to when something happened. Like I remember when the Apocalypse was happening.
True.
Like, he followed it like. He just had some really good commentary on it.
I
and
agree.
Then now, here we are.
He has hit a new low, unfortunately. He's hit rock bottom. He's in need, I think, of a serious personal transformation and reinvention, because whatever he's doing now is just pathetic. It's desperate. It's sad. And I think you shouldn't be scamming your fans like that. Like, what? Yeah. Thank you. Honestly, Boogie, just stop this crap. Try and
Stop it.
Try and make an honest living streaming or make videos.
Shut up and listen to me for once.
Just don't scam your audience, my God. Please stop it.
Dan, you've got to stop.